Welcome to Life Rebounding. My name's Dan McKinnon, and I'm glad you've come to join me today as we conclude our series on Priceless, the Lamb of God. And as we do so today, I want to switch from the Old Testament to the New as we try and draw all the threads together and step back and see this seamless fabric that God has created for us by way of redemption through the blood of Christ. And so what I'd like to do is go to Romans chapter 5 today and verse 6, which says, "You see, at just the right time, while we were still powerless, Christ died for the ungodly. But God demonstrates his own love for us in this: while we were still sinners, Christ died for us." Maura and Blake share a kindergarten class together. They are the best of friends. One day in class, Maura started to hum, and though the humming was pleasant, the teacher reprimanded her and invited her to stop humming. And so she tried, but unfortunately the song within her could not be contained, and Maura continued to hum in class. So as she continued to hum, obviously that raised even more problems with the teacher, and she reprimanded her again, said, "Please don't hum, it's not polite to hum in class." And so the humming paused. But before long, as Maura was engaged in her work, the humming started again, and this time the teacher had to take drastic measures. So she said to Maura, "Please stop humming." And at that, she took her clothespin, which was on a line on the board in the classroom. On one side of the line was the green section for all the good students. On the other side was the blue section for all the bad students. And the teacher took Maura's pen from the green section and moved it over to the blue section. Well, obviously that had some impact on Maura. Not only was she feeling the shame of being the only one in that section, but she was feeling very, very alone. Her friend Blake, who saw what was happening, tried to cheer her up. He tried to pat her on the shoulder, he tried to make funny faces, but nothing he did could stop the tears that were rolling down her cheek. And so Blake decided to make the ultimate sacrifice. He made sure the teacher was watching, and then he started to hum. And so the teacher did what only she could do. She took Blake's clothespin from the green section, the good section, and moved it over to the blue section, the bad section. And so Maura was no longer alone. Blake smiled at Maura, and she understood the significance of what he had just done, and she stopped crying because she had found a friend. Well, the significance of that story is that you and I have found a friend too. Color us blue. We've been sinning a blue streak all of our lives. And yet, our name, though it was on the wrong side of that clothesline, now gets moved to the right side of the clothespin, the light side of the clothesline, because of something not that we did, but because of what Jesus Christ has done for us. Jesus loved us too much to leave us in that side of the clothesline. And so what he did was he joined us where we were, so that we would never be alone again. He exchanged his life for ours, the righteous for the unrighteous. And that's the message of Isaiah 53, that the love of God compelled Jesus Christ, our Redeemer, to offer his life on the cross of Calvary so that we would never be alone again, so that we would be reconciled to God. That means we get moved over into the good section again. And so that we might know that there is one who loves us and will never leave us alone. That is the beauty of this message of Isaiah 53. By the blood of Christ, when we put our trust in him, our clothespins get moved, and we are never alone again. I hope that you will enjoy the priceless Lamb of God and all the benefits that he brings to you as a follower of Christ. I pray that you'll put your trust in that one who's offered his life on the cross for you, And I pray that you will grow down deep in your love for Him as you seek to learn more about Him and as He teaches you more about yourself in the days to come. May this be a very happy friendship for you, knowing that you will never walk alone again.